Hey guys, it's Kelly, and I'm here to film the first week of May. This year has been flying by. I know everyone says it, but I'm really excited actually. I'm excited for lots of things, but this month holds a special place in my heart because this is the month that my only child, my son, will be graduating from high school. And it's bittersweet, it's one of those things, but I'm excited to plan for this week and the activities that will be going on this week. And yeah, let's get started. Please forgive me. I've lost a fingernail here. My acrylics are growing out and I broke this one in the move, so I just went ahead and took it off the rest of the way. Okay, I'm going to be using a kit by Scribble Prints Co. And honestly, I'm sorry to say that I think it's called Brunch Date. I'm not positive, but it's really cool looking. I love it for the idea of starting off May with the pinks and these veins of glitter going through it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the deco. It's just so cute. And so I have that. I also went ahead and got the additional glitter headers, flags, and quarter boxes, and there are some appointment labels in there also. And I also picked, well, no, these are the things that came with it. Let me put it that way. Okay, this is the exclusive freebie that came with this kit, and I really love this right here where it says plan next week, because what it does is it just shows you, it matches this spread, which I really love. And of course, it's got all my favorites, especially this doctor thing here that Andrea started putting on there. It's so, I just love this and the format. I love these labels. Everything's perfect. Okay, then I also like that this was a freebie that I think this was a mystery kit, but you get lots of brunch dates. Some of them are in the pattern from, the kit. But even the ones that are not, they all can be used at lots of different times because there's pinks and golds and black and white goes with everything. So I'm really excited about that. And then we have this other extra, and we have 4 squares here, and it's just a variation of girls that are, different skin tones and different colored hair, that sort of thing. And so I will probably be using one of these also. So yeah, have lots to work with. I'm very excited to get started. I am so excited with the upcoming release of the new Erin Condrens. I have one, as you know, that's new. It's in the box over there. The box that I have not done anything with yet. But I think that what I'm going to use that for is I'm going to show you in that one my Use It Up series. It's just going to be fun for me, I think, to learn to plan using up scraps and things like that, because I think it's important that we try not to waste, and I always have stickers left over. So, and if I bump this several times, I'm sorry, I have a very small area to work in. So as I get some of these larger stickers down, I will try to kind of pull in a little bit more than I usually do, if I can remember how to do it, that is. But yeah, so I'm just really excited to get this month started. It is a great month to begin with. This right here I think is so cute. It's one of the extras. Also, you have your 8 full boxes here. She gives you another one here, like if there was one of these you didn't want to use, then you can use this one in the place of that. And then also, I have those of the girls. So I am going to use this one as opposed to probably, I may not use this one. I don't know for sure though. I love floral, and I love the food and the bubbly. It's just all really cute, and it says SPC Cafe really small right there on the bottle. It's just all so cute. So I'm just gonna start there. But yeah, guys, the idea of a new planner, what I like to do, and this is what this is just me, and this is the way that I do things. But what I do is I'm going to try to put this level at the top, just like that. That's about as close as I'm probably going to get. It's a little bit crooked, but I think I can make it work without having to pull it back up, because it's I don't know though. It's going to throw off my entire thing probably. Let me pull it back up before it sticks good, because once it sticks, it's too late then. Okay, let's try this once more. It was actually going the other way a little too far. There we go. I think that might get it that time. Yes, that got it. Okay, what I like to do with my planners is this. I like to purchase the 18-month planner because it has a larger coil. Okay, then what I do is I uncoil it or tear out. It depends on, what's going on. But if I plan on using those first 6 months, what I like to do is I order the 18-month that gives me the larger coil, which is what I did with this one. And then I will uncoil the first 6 months and put it into my previous planner. So all of my planners are January to December. January to December. So I have one from, 2016, 2015, 2014. So, just going back, and they're from January to December. That way, even though they may not be that way while I'm working in them, once I get the new planner for the year and I uncoil and take out things and then recoil it into the other one, I've got a full year. And I usually do order a cover that is okay with me to write on the inside, or it may even be customized with the year on there. That way I can always go back and look. And I really like that. I really like that a lot. So I think what I'm going to do today, I think I want to skip around a good bit. The new planners, it's going to be a little bit harder to skip around if you go with the neutral, but I think that it's doable. I think that my mind was made up once I started seeing some reviews starting to come out, especially from the folks that were at Go Wild. I started seeing some, some small reviews. I'm just getting something unstuck from my finger there. I started seeing some things. Let's see. Let's just put this at the bottom of each day and build from there. And then we'll alternate the others. But I think what happens for me, honestly, is what I heard was that the colorful was the only one that really had the same, it was really only going to be able to be worked with the same way that I work with my planner now. And I have such a variety, or I would say a huge collection of stickers that are backed up that are in this format that I knew I didn't want to change. And so I thought, well, I have no choice. I'll have to get the colorful vertical. But I don't know. I'm beginning to have my ideas about going with the neutral. I'm just really not sure. The ones that I have seen talk about it so far, they're giving me the idea that I could work with the neutral. And if I can work with the neutral and not have to worry about a lot of extra color that's not part of the kit, I would really like that. So I can't wait until the actual drop date, which is this week. I think it's Thursday, I think, isn't it? I think it is. I think Thursday, because tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. So I am thinking that most likely we will probably be having, let me find here they are. Oh, and they're color blocked too. That's nice. Okay, yeah, what I think that I want to do is go ahead and pull these off. I think I'm just going to put the black as the center color. And the reason for that is because I can use black in any spread. So I'm just going to use it as the center, or what would be considered the center for the planner. But yeah, I can't wait to see what I finally decide. It's going to take me a lot of time to make a decision. And I know that, but I also know that I have someone graduating from high school that is draining me dry faster than I can keep up with it. And not to mention the fact that I mean, you know, I've got to purchase a senior gift. We are putting our trip off until spring of next year since I bought the house. We agreed upon that, and he was good with that because he knew, first of all, that Mom needed a home. He wanted out of the apartments, and I don't blame him there. I did too. And he was willing to put his senior trip with me off for a year. He's already going to the beach with his baseball friends and all the parents. My ex-husband is going on that trip, so I know that, you know, they will be watched after, or at least semi-watched after. I know that there will be all the moms will be on the trip. Of course, you know, being divorced, it's not like I got an invitation to go. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is, guys. What can I say? All right, the one thing that I do want to do this week is I want to try and avoid putting anything over my full box stickers if possible. And the only thing that I care about also is that I want to make sure that these two stickers, because they're made to go together, I mean, I could separate them if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So I'm going to put them right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put them here side by side. And then from that point on, I will start kind of staggering them. But I just love these. I think they are so cute. I always love her patterns. I have noticed that she and several other people seem to use the same, you know, artwork and those kinds of things. But guys, every one of the shops, they have their own take on it. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to buy a lot of scribble prints because, well, first of all, I love Andrea, and she's been very good to me. She's done some things for me in a personal way that makes me respect her. And so, you know, I have some really dear friends, and I purchased from them too. But when I started planning with stickers like this, Scribble Princess and One Arch Snowflake and Libby & Co. were the shops that I started with. And I have just become so accustomed to this style that I honestly, well, gosh, I just don't know how to say it any other way than I'm just so used to planning with her kids that even when she makes a change, even if it's a small change, I mean, it's really not a big deal to me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something. I bet you're about to say, oh, my Lord, what is she doing? Has she lost her mind? But yes, I'm going to lift these, and there's a reason. You'll see in just a moment. Just give me time. I do have my undo. I'm going to have to break out the undo regardless. They're in my new house, when it was winterized, because, you know, no one was living here, so they winterized everything. And they stuck stickers on the front of the bathroom sinks. And so the sinks have this residue from the sticking tape that they put on there. And also, unfortunately, on the footboard of my bed, oh gosh, it tore. No, I hate it when that happens, but it's going to be okay. I'm going to make it work. I don't have any problem with that. I want to go in with these glitter headers. But unfortunately, on the footboard of my very expensive bedroom furniture, there is a huge, huge spot of residue that looks like it's from duct tape. So I asked the movers. It was there, you know, while I was in my apartment. I asked the movers, because it was from the movers before. You know, like what they did is they went to Izzy is at her bowl. Sorry, guys. There's a pass-through window into the kitchen, and you can hear everything. Let me do this. But the movers before, when they took my bed apart, they took all of the nuts and bolts and screws and those kinds of things. And what they did is they just glued it, or not glued it, they taped it on to the footboard of the bed. And I think they thought that they were taping it onto the inner side, but they actually taped it on the outside. And so it left this terrible, terrible glue residue from the duct tape that was used. I didn't even know they used duct tape, but they did. So, yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm incorporating my glitter stickers because that's what I want to do. So now if I can get these back down and them still be sticky enough to lay down, we're going to be in good shape. Okay, just like that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So stinking cute. Love this. So I'm going to have to use the undo on that. I asked the movers that moved me this time, I said, look, you know, what can I do? And he said, do you have any undo? I said, to myself, I said, well, I'm a planner. What do you think? You know, but I was just like, oh, yep, sure do. And he was just like, well, I think what we're going to do, let's open this back up so I can kind of see that I'm spacing these things out. But yeah, to myself, I was like, sure do. He told me that I could use that on the furniture and it would not hurt the varnish or the, the stain or anything. And so I was really excited about that. I did not think that I would be able to use it. Okay, see, since I've got this over here, I want to move this one over, I think, to this day. And if I do have to end up covering anything over here to do the me time, then, I mean, pretty much it's not going to cover much of anything at all, in my opinion. Okay, I definitely want to put this one on this side. Let's put this one, let's put it at the beginning. How about that? I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm using large stickers right now, so I kind of feel like that you would want to see it from, and my lighting, I just don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if I'm making matters worse or making them better. I really don't know, guys. Maybe that, I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Can you tell? I keep saying it, but I just don't know. So I'm going to use the undo on my bed, my footboard, on the footboard of my bed, and pray that it does not take the furniture stuff off of it. Okay, I like both of these, but I also like the idea of these girls. I think what I may do, I think I'm going to, instead of using these, even though they are stinking cute, I may just, have to go in with one of those girls. So let's see, which one should I do? They're all so cute. This one has more my hair color. Mine is not as dark as it used to be, which would be one of these or one of these. Well, I mean, they're all the same except for skin tone. I just don't know. I think I want to use the blonde. I think I want to use this one. I just think it's so pretty. So we'll go with that one for Friday. Cinco de Mayo. And it's, this is brunch, but, hey, that's okay. Now I'm going to go in with the next set of glitter headers. Just going to peel them off like this right here. And go to town with these babies, getting them on the top here. Instead of putting today down, I went ahead with those glitter stickers. Now what I'd like to do is go in with my little things. I was going to skip around, and now it's already laid down, and I wasn't even thinking about skipping around. I was just trying to decide which one of those I wanted to use. So I think what we'll do, let's do the sidebar and the weekend banner, and then we will go from there. I think that, let's see, the weekend banner, I think I'm just going to put it right there at the top of the today section, and instead of using the today stickers, that will actually leave me some room. I don't want to go over my space here. I think that is about as perfect can get. Okay, now then, let's look at our sidebar. I have to do it upside down, guys. I'm sorry. I just do. Okay, so let me decide what I'm going to put on my sidebar. I have all of these wonderful items to choose from. Okay, first of all, I like to do a, let's just do this. Since I'm going from darker to lighter this way, I'll do the same thing with these. All right. Now, here we go. This is, I just need a very small amount of washi. just a very, very tiny bit, just to separate them. It feels strange not having my thumb to help guide things. I've got to get my nails done, and I really wanted to get them done before all of this graduation stuff starts. But to be perfectly honest, guys, I am so broke right now. I mean, am I the only one that is so broke right now? I just don't have money for anything. And I mean, I just bought a new house for one thing, and I did make some purchases at Sephora for the VIB sale, but I ended up, the one major item that I did pick up, I took it back, and I didn't really want to take it back, but I just could not in, good conscience keep it, knowing that I have other priorities. So I took that back. I also had chosen some new knobs for my kitchen, but I've also decided that until I can put new cabinets in, because the cabinets that are in there, I think only the door itself is actually wood. The crown extra around the top doesn't even look like real wood. And so I think what I prefer to do is just sort of wait on and see if I can maybe think about some new cupboards this time next year. And if that's the case, is that straight? I think it is. It's just close to the edge of the paper, closer than it usually is. Okay, now let's go in with the, I didn't put my header in. Why didn't you guys stop me? Oh, and it's going to stick. I have to do it this way so it won't tear too bad. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time. To clean always comes off. Okay, I'm going to do next week also, because that is the week of graduation. No, it's the next week. Oh my gosh, guys, I am a nutso. I am so sorry. You didn't sign up for this, I don't think. I have just been like crazy. And then when I'm not crazy acting because of, like trying to keep up with everything, then I'm actually just flat out crying. I mean, I have shed more tears, and I know it's only going to get worse as the week goes on, because when when your children are moving into a new phase of life, it's upsetting. And I had wanted to kind of ombre these as they went up, but it didn't really work out that way with the the names of the stickers and that sort of thing. I'm trying to make these lay down. I'm just rubbing on that part right there, trying to get it to lay down. Okay, then I have, in addition to that one, I have this one here, which is for next week, and I'm going to put it here on the very bottom. Yeah, when your child's graduating and going into a new, it does have a little extra space. I probably could have put a small piece of washi in between these two, like Andrea from Scribble Prints does. But I didn't do that. I just did it with these. I think it's fine that I did it with these and not down. I could put a sliver at the bottom, I suppose. If I have any left over, I might do that. But for right now, we're just going to work on each day. And it's going to require me to stop gibbering and start actually paying attention. Okay, I'm probably not going to use these brunch dates right now, but there may be a brunch date on the 5th because this is awards day. And so it just may be that we do go for brunch on this day. And that's a coincidence. It just now hit me, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay, so now that we've got this in, let me go in with some little things. I'm trying to get some of these things that I'm not using, as far as I know, out of the way so that I can kind of go in and do my thing. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to put in a dinner thing. Let's see. I don't have any more littles here. Well, I do film, so I guess I can put that, you know, I'll be filming on this day, so I guess I can put that down. Okay, so I have that. Then for Tuesday, I have a meal. This is Teacher Appreciation Day. I remember being a teacher, and the younger the kids are, the more they'll tend to bring gifts into you and that sort of thing. Very cute, but it just doesn't look very straight for some reason. Okay, I believe that's the only thing I need for this day. Wait a minute. No, I have a package. And did you guys hear about, I don't know how true it is, but I saw something about there's lots of billion-dollar companies that are actually going bankrupt, and I heard that Amazon is one of those. They've not made a profit in the last couple of years, despite the millions and billions of dollars that they bring in. They're not, you know, they're not charging you as much as others, and so therefore they are not getting out of debt. And what will we do without Amazon? Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to put down for that day. Now, Thursday and Friday, I do have some shows that I need to put in. So let's go with the meal tracker first. And then let's go in with two. Well, no, I just need one TV for this day. It's 2 on Friday. I think we'll probably celebrate Cinco de Mayo brunch, because after awards day at my son's school, then most likely what we will do is go there and do that. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Maybe I can get my taste of Mexican food out of the way, and I'll be at home to celebrate by watching some television. I have such an exciting life, don't I, guys? It's just so exciting. I swear, though, I have such bad luck that, honestly, I almost don't have any luck at all. But I'll tell you one thing. If I stay at home, I'm much less likely to have a problem than if I'm out somewhere doing something, because Lord knows, between my health and other things, I have some terrible luck. I mean, I have terrible luck. Okay, and I do have a Sunday night show that I like to watch. So I'm going to put that down along with a television. And I think the only thing I have left that I need to add into the little things, the only thing about the light colors is that it's easy to see if the seams don't meet perfectly or anything like that. Okay, let's see here. I think the only thing that I have left that I really need to put in here, let me see. I've got a couple of bill dues. I do have one on Thursday, and it just so happens it's the right color. I think it should come out automatically out of my account, so I'll go ahead and include that right there. Let's see. Then also, let's see, is it Thursday? No, it's this day. And it doesn't match exactly, but I think it'll be okay. May have to use some. I don't know how I'm going to get a half box in here, guys, on this day and that day. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. I may just put, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Let me get a really small sliver of washi, and I'll just use a quarter box instead of, yeah, I'll use a quarter box instead of a half box, because basically it's just going to say plan and film. So I think I can probably get that inside there. Okay, let me see. I'm going to use this one, like this right here. Let me see how much room it's going to leave me. Okay, if I can place another small sliver of the same at the top here. Uh-oh. Sideways. And then I'll just stick this down right here. Instead of a half box, I'll use a quarter box. Yes, that works perfectly fine. I am very happy with that. Now I'm going to go in with my glitter header. And I'll have room for my date cover-up at the top. Or at least that's the plan. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to stand to watch this with me blabbering on, but it's really, honestly, this kind of thing makes a person crazy. It makes a person crazy when you've got so much going on and you're trying to think about it day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this day, I can use a half box, and I will most likely need, let's see, I do have a doctor's appointment this day, so I can put an appointment label in, which is fun. Let's see, I need an appointment label. I could use black or I could use that pale, but there's not a lot of black on this page, so I'm going to use the black. That is exactly what I'm doing. Let me see what color the, what color is the, oh good, it's in a kind of that pinky taupey color. Good, it'll show up good then. Okay, so let's put this here. All right, then I'm going to go in with some of this, let me do this little bitty line of washi here. It's just very, very faint, but it's enough that you'll be able to see, I think, what I'm working with. Okay, like that right there. And then the next one, I'm gonna go with another quarter box, I think. Let me see if I can get it straight. I did get some Happy Mail Saturday, but I didn't check my box, so I don't know how long it's been out there, but I mean, it's there, you know? Okay, let's see. I think I'll go with the very light pink on this one because I'm going to have plenty of room to do a half box here. I think I'm going to just try to get these to level with each other. Did I do it? No, of course not. Now that will do. And then a piece of washi on top. All right, and then I need my tweezers so that I can put in my stethoscope, which I absolutely love having. And I have a time dot, and it is at 11:30. Oh, and it's pink too, so it'll show up. That's awesome. Good, it'll show up. I'm just gonna put it in the corner just like that. That's so adorable. Okay, that's really, really, really cute. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and move on to the next day. And then I'll come back in with things like this and any other things that I have here. So let's go ahead and see about getting into maybe this one that matches. So I do have the washi that matches, which is good. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to put this right at the top, just like I did the others, because I needed the space. And then I'll build up from the bottom, and I'll be able to put in the matching half box. This is nothing like any way I've ever planned before, guys. I don't normally plan this way. Let me see. I don't know if this will fit or not. Well, of course it will. Duh. Okay, let's see here. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Cap it off with the glitter header. I love getting use out of as many stickers as possible. Okay, now, before I go on, let's go ahead and put on our sidebar here what I like to put on my sidebar and anything else that might be for the first part of the week. I think that I have got everything I need. Let me put in the little spray bottle. Let's put it up close to the top, and then we'll put the little vacuum cleaner close to the bottom. So cute. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, and then let's see here. Oh, we've got Coffee Monday that I can use. So I can put that here, and that'll bring in a little black too, which is these two. Just, you know, a few little accents of black throughout this side of the page. Okay, and then I do need desperately to send out a rack. So I'm just going to put that right over the bottom one right there, and it won't mess up or interfere with this very bottom one. Not that I need it anyway. Okay, and then let's see. This is payday, so I'm going to, let's see, do I have a payday? Let me see if I have a payday, actual payday sticker. I think I have one. Let's see. I do. Well, it'll work. Let's put it that way. It's a little money. It's just a little. They're hard to see because they're so pale. I don't know if you can see these and how pale they are, but they're really, really pale. But I can see them in person just fine, so I'm good with that. Okay, so we've got that, and I don't think I have any more. I am going to put this beside the money thing to use it, and because it'll help it stand out more. To me, it will. Okay, all right. Now then, what would I like to use next? Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking crazy. Okay, I do have the trash can that, you know, Tuesday is my new day. So I do need that memory, that reminder. I'll put it right over this one, just like that. And I can just put RAK and trash. Works for me. Okay. Now then, for Wednesday, that's my day that I give to myself. And since I give that day to myself, really, that might be a good day to put a large piece of washi and just kind of decorate this square. And I kind of had in mind what I might do with that. So what I'm going to do, because this is going to be the day, yeah, that's probably going to be the only day that I won't be crying. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this up as though it is the SPC Cafe. And I am going to either put this one here or this one here. I think I'm going to put this one because it's the largest of the two. And I think it'll fit here. It will. Let me get it on my fingers. And I'm just going to kind of set it right here because I'm not going to really plan to do a whole lot on this day. And I think that I can put this champagne bottle here. Just like that. It pretty much covers it up, guys. That's cute. I'm sorry. If you ask me, that's pretty darn cute. And then I can take the small mask here and hopefully even do my hands that day. So I'm going to put the, let's put this here for a face mask. I'll do a face mask that night, and I'll also put my hand in here to do my manicure for the week so that hopefully I'll look decent for celebratory activities. But I tried to just make it sort of like it was part of the, you know, of the scene, so to speak. Okay, guys, I think I have gotten as far as I can go on that. Now, let me go ahead. I know that I'm not planning like I normally do, but sometimes you have to try new things. because you're forced to, because you're so crazy that you start laying things down without thinking. So, yeah, that's me. That's me. I'll admit it. I'll admit I'm just as crazy as a messy bug, but that's okay. We all have days. We all have them, guys. And let me get my little hidden flag from here and put it here. Just like that. Okay, and I can always come back with, you know, deco or anything that I have forgotten here. I can always come back. All right, now on to new horizons. Okay, I really don't know what I'm going to do here. I think I may have, I mean, there's less room here than there was. No, actually not. Okay, let's go for it. Here we go. Where's the washi? All right, I'm going to use this washi just because it's stinking cute. I'm going to have to, you know, put something over it, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. You may not even be able to see this washi. I mean, honestly, let's just be for real. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I'm overlapping so much that I don't know. I don't think that you'll even be able to see. Let me get this. I'm going to put it at the top. Just like that. Then I'm going to use my my half box, which is in black, to kind of keep with the theme here. And I really don't think you're going to be able to tell that these are, you know, because there's so much white in the kit itself. Don't think you're going to notice it at all. I think it's going to be fine. So I'm going to use this on top. And no, I didn't use little things or to-dos, but hey, I'm okay with that. I really am. I think that I can save those for other, you know, other things. Okay, I believe that I have enough here for, let's see, did I have 3? Nope, I have enough for a full half box here. So that's what I'm going to use. Let's use some, I'm trying not to use any of my solid color washi. And the reason for that is because I'm hoping to have it so that I can use it in a So Much Crafting inserts kind of thing. So let's put these polka dots down because they're all through this background here and it's just really stinking cute. I'll put it down here just like I did in the box beside it pretty much. But you know, you really won't be able to see it. And then I'm going to use, let's see, just a very, see, there's not a very small piece actually. I was kind of hoping there would be a tiny little piece. I guess I could. Yep, I'm going to do it, guys. Where's my scissors? I'm just going to cut me a sliver here. Okay. Let me get this put back on the page here. And I'm going to use, not the side I cut, but the side that came straight. Okay, now I get to choose another half box. Okay, let's see here. They're all so cute. I could use the same one, but I think I want to use this one with the polka dotted back. I think that that will be just terribly cute. I'm proud of Izzy. She's doing really well, guys. She, now that she's back on her pro end, she's not had any accidents. Bless her heart. I just adore that little thing. And she's doing really well, which is good. I think, yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to down here, because this is a really special day. This is awards day for him. I'm going to put a full half box down here to mark awards day. And I really want to cover up the edge of the I'd like to cover up, yeah, it's going to cover it up, I think, like that right there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I have some balloons. because I don't think I have anything left to do on there. Oh yeah, I've got to get Izzy's paw print on here, but I'll do that in just a second. Let's put some balloons on. Let's put some balloons right here. This is a very special day. Let's put some clinking glasses in hopes of brunch time. And I'm just going to put awards day and the time. And then I will also, like I said, I was thinking about the brunch situation. And this one, I want to bring some black down to this area here. So I think I'm going to use this one that is striped. And I'm going to put it over this. Just like that. And pray that we're having a brunch date afterwards that he will enjoy. And I think I might put like something, oh gosh, I don't know. What could I put there? Just to cover that up and to, let's see, let's just do this little cluster of flowers just to cover that heart. And then pretty much that's it. Now let me find Izzy's paw print that I need to use on this day. I'm jumping around, guys. I'm jumping around. I'll put it towards the bottom. Okay, because she needs a bath so badly. Okay, there's that. All right, now I think what I want to do, that's pretty much those 2 days. Other than dealing with Izzy, I probably won't do much of anything. Were there, the only thing I can think of that I might be, yeah, I am missing something. I thought maybe I might be my call making. But I have calls to make on several days. I'm working really hard to find some additional funding for my son for school. And it's proving to be quite hard. I'm going to put this right here. They just don't give you much financial aid for college, and it doesn't matter how poor you are. So I put my calls down. Okay, so I've taken care of that. All right, this is awards day. I have, put this down. I've gotten everything down that I think I need to do. I will try to remember to put, Cinco de Mayo down somewhere when I go in with my regular things. Let's see. I will go ahead, since I know the time of awards day. It is at 9 a.m. So let me see. Do I have a 9? Yes, the 9. And it's in black. So that works out good because that's the time. And it will show up here really nicely. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Now, on to the weekend. Now, for my weekend, especially Saturday, let me get a drink. My throat is dry. Saturday, I am going to put this really cute label down, or should I put this one? I think I'm going to use this one because that one can be used outside of these stickers here. Okay, I am going to attempt, yeah, you heard that right. I'm going to attempt to get my son into the store to get him a new white button down and some new khakis. He has some, but I don't know. Maybe it's a mom thing. I just feel like that he probably needs, a fresh pair or something like that. Okay, I'm going to go in with, let's see. I think I'm going to go in with this at the top. Okay, and then for the bottom, I think I'm going to cut a sliver of that same pattern, just like I did the last time. Okay, let me get it off my scissors without it sticking. Okay, this is the I've got to put the side that I cut up. There we go, just like that. Very good. Okay, I just need my half box here. It's going to have to be just a touch lower. I don't know how these people do these quick plans. I think it's because I'm old, guys. I really do. I think it's because I'm old. I'm old, and that's just all there is to it. I just need to accept it for what it is. Start singing some of my old songs that I know from my childhood, and y'all would really be convinced I'm crazy. Okay, we get a glitter strip or header. Just like that. Okay, and then as far as Saturday is concerned, is there anything that I want to put on Saturday other than this right here? And I'm just going to put shopping, and that'll be with him, which will be good. I really do like these munchkins. They're awfully cute. Let's put this little munchkin that is shopping, because that's just too stinking cute to pass up. Don't you agree? Oh, I love it. I love it. And also, Friday is Scribble Prints Co. new releases. And she's got one coming out that I want so bad, guys. I want it so bad. But I just don't know that I'll be able to afford it. It's the fairy, and it's like fairies, and it looks like either moths or just fairy wings. I don't know what the name of it is. I just know that I just think it's adorable. I'm going to put this right here. Just like that. Underneath them. They can pretend to go shopping. How about that? Okay. I am going to be doing laundry on Sunday. So I'm going to put that right here, just like that. And I don't even know if you were where you could see, but I'm going to do that there. And then I do want to put plan next week, so we'll put it right here up at the top. It's just too cute not to use. It's just too cute not to use. I just like it. And oh yeah, I need to use this one on the Bill Do thing, because it's like take all my money, or it's got a planner. I'm really not sure what it is, but it looks sad, so I'm putting it over here on the Bill Do thing. Because guys, the bills are coming in faster than I can get paid. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Now we are down to this last section. And the only thing that I can think of that I'm not using at this point is I do need to put down to go grocery shopping, because I'll have a very hungry young man coming in that evening from his dad's house. So I'll just put that right there, and we'll put laundry down. Now I need to go in with some of these pieces that I have gotten. This one is obviously going to be right here, just like that. It's this, you know, the pieces are just crooked because they're the way that they're just the way I've cut them, guys. They are what they are. It is what it is. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with one of the last, yep, it is the last one of these that I have. Okay, now, glitter header. Just like that. Date cover-ups. Let me see if I can get these down now. Down without making a mess. Okay, and then all I need left to be done here as far as staples is the flag, and since it's gold I wanted it on top, so here it is. Let's get it down. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, which planner are you thinking about getting for 2017-18, or the new 2018, I should say. You know, which one are you planning on getting? I'm just really not sure what to do. I've got some ideas. Well, I know, let me put it this way. I'm definitely getting the vertical layout. I'm definitely going to get the spiral bound with the, I'm not getting the hard bound. And I guess I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to stick with the silver coil or if I'm going to upgrade this year. I did upgrade one year before and kind of regretted it a little bit. But, I mean, you just never know. I just may do something and you just don't know. Okay, I think that this is everything for the week that needs to be done. Now I just need to put my dates on the date cover-up strips, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I got my numbers at the top. I have everything down except for my deco. This is what I have left. I have this of the glitter left, this of the sampler. I used a good bit of it. This of my labels and, my half boxes and appointment labels. I still have some brunch date. I have 2 full boxes left and 1 heart checklist. Have lots of plain washi labels and a few littles. Have plenty of these left over with some, just not much, but some washi. I have these, so I can cut these down to fit whatever I need. Nothing left on this page, and now we've come to the deco. So I'm going to go first, and I am going to put on all of my normal weekly stickers that I like to kind of put on my spread. And when I come back, I will do the deco with you. All right, I have gotten successfully all of my words down. Now I have all of this wonderful decorative stuff that I want to lay on here. That might just be it, guys. I will raise her up and show you the finished spread up close like I usually do. Let me trim these off real fast. Okay, this is my finished spread. Let me close it up and show you guys up close what I have. Okay, you can sort of see I got a little bit of an edge took out there. Okay, what I have here is all of my words, of course, except for just a couple of things are from the Plangineer. I have everything that is my trackers and the things that I'm going to be cleaning. I'm also going to be writing in some things that are up and coming. The Coffee Monday, and also this says half week spread comes from Sticker Sis. Let's see what else I have here. This right here that says Slay, right here on my day, that is from my newest addiction. And I also added in a few Bippity and Boo stickers. This one, Wednesday, I will probably be doing a TV binge of some sort, maybe Netflix, that sort of thing. So I just decided to put her down there because I thought it was really cute. And I think that's the only thing that I've got on this side that you wouldn't already know about. As far as this side is concerned, let me see. Like I said, this is Sticker Sis, and all these are the Plangineer. This is Sticker Sis also. It says, get ready. This is the first time that I've had an opportunity to use my Bippity and Boo from Glam Planner as far as getting ready. Her hair is in rollers, and she's in front of her makeup mirror, which is so cute. I love that. But I'll be getting ready for this morning when it's time to go to his activity, which I put on here a Bippity and Boo, and she's crying because I know, guys, that I am going to cry. I mean, there's just no way around it. I will be crying. But, of course, Bippity and Boos are always from Glam Planner. And then I don't think that I added any. Oh, yes, I did. This one right here that I added in, the Quick Tidy, it is from it's from Paper Honey. It's from Paper Honey. Then, of course, my week stat sticker is from Pretty on Paper. Chrissy does those, and I really like them. And so that's the way this one has turned out, guys. I really, really love it. I think it's so pretty. It's very May, in my opinion. The black and the pink and the white just bounce so well off each other, and it's just a really good combination. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching me plan, and if you did, don't forget to give me that thumbs up, hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, please join by hitting the subscribe button down there, the red button, and if you want to know when I upload, then click the little bell, and that will also ensure you don't get unsubscribed, because I do know that has happened to a couple of people. So if you are not seeing me in your subscription thread, something's wrong, because I will rarely, I almost always upload, but there will be a day or two here and there that I might miss. But for the most part, I try to upload something either on my main channel or my vlog channel, or both, every day. There's been a couple of days since I've been having surgeries and things like that, and I've been healing, that I have not been really focusing on this channel as much as I at least was checking in with you on my vlog channel. So definitely go ahead and go to my second channel, Around the Corner with a K, and you can go ahead and sub there too, and you'll get to see me in my rawest state. But yes, guys, I hope you did enjoy it. I love you. Thank you for being my subscribers and being a wonderful YouTube family. You're so positive and so sweet, and I don't think there are some days that I would even make it through if it wasn't for your positive, sweet comments. I love you all. Have a great week. Bye.